there we are. And we're on. So, I'm gonna start. We're gonna shenanigans today. Long game. Full game. Time. Yes, you can. You were just too quiet. We have checked and my microphone is working. If you still cannot hear me, it's time to mess with speaker settings. Okay, I'm gonna be hot chick, cause why not? I kind of like her name, Amira. That's cute. Dude, class president, I mean sweethearts. So I've now attempted to romance all of them. This is a you can play it every day for like a year and not find all of the endings kind of a game. So, Holly, we're trying for another secret ending. So let's see what kind of nonsense shenanigans we can get into. Yeah. It has to be one of them. And we were ready to start. All right. Let's go. Dumbest pop quiz ever. Good. If you got to choose, how would you die? As a practical demonstration while giving a TED Talk on how to die correctly. How I die is irrelevant as long as I'm allowed to haunt my enemies for the rest of eternity. Or, silly, death is a concept we invented to keep the commoners at check. That's, Sure. So wealthy! No, I don't know how I'm getting a secret ending. I have several ideas. So far, I've gotten secret endings by getting random weird crap. You're walking through the desert when you see a turtle on its back, baking in the hot sun, but you're not helping. Why aren't you helping? What? Because a turtle doesn't live in the desert. That's why. Actually, tortoises live in the desert. Turtles live where there's water. What's the title of my autobiography? Temporality, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. Manual of instructions, how to properly experience life. The art of punching life in its dumb effing face. That's Damien. The top 10 drunk texts I don't regret sending. That's a Polly. What? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone write one. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying. Sure. Oh, that's Vera. Okay. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Ikasmi. What's Ikasmi? Double creme de la Gruyere and meringues? Ew. Why would I want to smell it? Why would I want to be a cheese ice cream? Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire. Rainbows and gummy bears. Okay, then. Let's library. More money. Okay, Miranda and Vera are cornered by the wolf pack who are watching them like a pack of wolves. Wow.
What?
I wouldn't at all. This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? On the court when we win. On the court at sports. They play sports ball, guys. Sportship courtship. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah! We can just choose for you. Wow. You don't want to go out with Vera. I heard her snakes have syphilis. Because you have to pronounce every single S. Circular mirror. As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast. Of course you did. Till I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier as a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it. Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. Whatever, you still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack, so win. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Let's do this!
Let's see. The Slayer. Or, ooh, let's... Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. I already did that one. I've actually done that one too. A corpse. What? What? A map? I want the map! What? I got a map!
Let's do this!
She looks so done with class.
Disgusting!
What is this abominable nonsense? Oh. I'd never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a prime minister. Marmanda Vandebunt. There we go.
Spoiler alert, you rock!
Yay! By join her, Zoe means read her fic, which you realize when she sends you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you. Yay! I need shenanigans, dang it. I have a map.
Let's do this!
Oh.
Money.
Gift that keeps on giving. Cool! What? I lost all my stats? I also got a,
Let's do this!
let's see. Who shall I hang out with this time? Hello, person. Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
Believe in yourself!
Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! Ah, there's no truer sport than an eating contest. Thanks, Coach. Shizov, let me eat. Shizov. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Brother Caliente's father, son, and the Holy Ghost Pepper Ketchup. frick, my soul is melting! The heat you're feeling is just the fires of determination. No, fire I can handle. This ketchup is consecrated. I'm having an allergic reaction. Allergic reactions are just weakness leaving the body. Keep it up. I'm pretty sure that's wrong and dangerous advice, Coach. I quit. Well, I guess that makes Scott the winner. Congratulations, Scott. Yay, I love winning. Hooray, I love helping. Aw, Scott, my buddy.
Let's do this.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's as though the muses themselves descend. Villain! Yeah, what do I do with this map I bought? Dahlia's assaulting me with her personality. Studying a map, I see. This can only mean one thing. Clearly, you are a master tactician! You point out that there are actually several things it could mean. For example, maybe you're lost, or looking for treasure, or trying to figure out what the heck to do with your paper map. Ha! Your tactical genius is matched only by your sense of humor! It's the 21st century. Cell phones can do all of the things you described. No, in this modern era, the only reason to study a paper map is to check the efficacy of one's battle tactics, a thing which you were clearly doing. Honestly, it's probably easier to just roll with it. You admit that, yes, you are in fact a gifted military tactician. Fantastic! Just as I suspected! And a good thing, too, as I am in need of the services of one such as yourself for my imminent takeover of the 8th Circle of Hell. Our first task, improving my army. It has to be in tip-top shape if we're to have any hope of crushing the LaVey family. You're probably even less qualified to do this than you are to be a student at this school, but hey, it feels good to be needed. You agree to help. Luckily, you don't have to figure this out all on your own. Scott and Liam happen to be passing by, so you flag them down. They can't possibly be any worse at this than you, right? Right? Look, he's in a prince outfit! Do you guys need help with the thing? I love helping! And I am eager to supply my opinions on whatever it is you're doing. Scott, yes, my man! Let us first fist bump so hard we feel it in our entire skeletons. And Liam, let us gaze longing into each other's eyes until we feel it in our... What? Ah, yes, what indeed? What was I talking about? Oh no, she has a thing for Liam. Ah, yes, my army, improving it. Let us conjure a storm with our collective brains. You're no tactician, but you're not above taking a little inspiration from the classmates in front of you. You suggest... Read Swedish poetry to them. How is poetry supposed to whip my army into a killing frenzy? Not poetry, Dahlia. Swedish poetry. The poetry that brought us Norse gods and death metal. Great ghosts of Hades, that seems like powerful stuff. Are you sure you're qualified to read it? Am I qualified to read it? Ha ha! I have a blog, Dahlia. I'm qualified to read whatever I want. Very well, unleash the poetry. Liam clears his throat, pulls up some Swedish poetry on his phone, and begins to read. Within moments, several members of Dahlia's army, which has been here the whole time, I guess, have murdered themselves. The rest of the soldiers get busy eating their companions' brains and making necklaces out of bits of their skulls. What in the 9 circles is going on here? They're murdering each other as a protest against an unjust society. It's art or something. No, not that. Demons kill and eat each other all the time. That's normal, but your poetry has also turned them into Satanists. Weren't they already Satanists? They're literally demons. Wow, okay, not all demons are Satanists, okay? Satan is actually a pretty awful person, and I won't stand for any of my soldiers worshipping him. Hey guys, I just went to grab some pizza real quick, and now I'm... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of dead bodies! Not as many as I would have liked for there to be, Scott. Not nearly as many. You've never seen someone so disappointed not to have witnessed a massacre. I have -1 boldness! And I lost my creativity that I just got. I wonder if I can end the game with negative score. I'm pretty sure I can, actually. Woo, woo, woo. Doop, 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 doop. Yay, I got fun. Zoe, Polly, and Scott, you weigh your respect for privacy versus your insatiable ambition to smooch your classmates, and as always, there is a clear winner. Smoochin'. And then I obliterated all population within the Neverland realm. And to date, most of their souls live within my body in utter despair. Whoa, Zoe, it sounds like you used to be a heck of a prankster back in the day. You betcha. I was what you would call in this realm, the shiz. But I don't know, it wasn't entirely me. I mean, it kind of was for endless millennia, but I never felt as myself as I feel now. Does that sound stupid? No way. As cool as Zagord sounded, nothing is cooler than feeling happy with yourself. Aw, Scott's so helpful and supportive. Word. Aw, guys. Ugh. Leonard. Now it's so hot to be in a minority, am I right? An endless deity of despair that has turned into a girl. So brave, so unique, so bullcrap. Change is so hot now, huh? People changing their identities, my childhood cartoons changing their art style, Thor changing his gender. Even the climate is allegedly changing. What's next? Should we change our ideas? Should I change my clothes from time to time and lose my signature smell? Maybe. No, and no! I, Leonard, should be the last bastion of hope for common sense before we, the majority, become the new minority. I will fight this fight by being super obnoxious and by reminding you that you are not brave at all, unlike me, who is super brave because I will literally never empathize with anyone else. And you can't change my mind, because I hate change. Yeah. We don't want Zoe's wrath to damage reality. Standing by your friends is the right thing to do, so you defend change in terms that Leonard can understand.
What?
Wait, are you implying that I'm a discounted version of Zagor?
Not cool.
No!
Lol, you mad?
No! More minuses. I mean, making all the wrong decisions is a thing in this game. Sure, we'll chill with you. No one really wants to sit with Dahlia, which means you get half a table all to yourself. Sweet. The less sweet part is that you have to sit at a table with Dahlia.
Man.
Look at me. I'm worried about you. Don't look so surprised. I care. I'm a caring person. I care about my allies. She doesn't have that many allies. Look, the point is you look pretty scrawny to me, and that's a problem. How are you ever going to defeat your rival if you're scrawny? I don't have a rival, Dahlia. But she presses a finger to her lips. Shush, shush, shush. Don't talk. Listen. I've seen you prancing around school, flirting with all your classmates, trying to take them to prom. Sure, you're not fighting any glorious battles like I am, but I think you do have a rival. A rival named Rejection! And I know the best way to defeat any rival. Through a good old-fashioned anime workout. What? Couldn't hurt to try, right? Okay. Getting thrown off a cliff or punching a waterfall until it runs backwards. Okay, but remember, the point is to strive for something that's seemingly impossible. You probably won't actually make the waterfall flow backwards unless you achieve some kind of unmatched power level and start glowing with ki energy or something. I'm just trying to manage your expectations. Little does Dahlia know, in addition to being a monster and a high school student, you've actually also been a Super Saiyan this whole time! You regularly dye your hair because you just want to live a normal life. 15,000 rapid-fire punches from you is all it takes to reverse the direction of Monstropolis' biggest waterfall. Thus creating the world's first reverse water slide. Sweet! You spend the rest of the period sliding up the waterfall with all your friends and gain +4 fun. I have fun! And nothing else. Okay then.
Let's do this.
Let's go to the bathrooms. Waha! Yay, I have boldness again. Oh, what's this outfit? By the increase in employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend Amira. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit, which I am told is the primary function of this location? Calculester is an ideal secretary as he loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinite number of words per minute. And I'm the ideal apprentice because For the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interest in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of plus money. You're clearly only here to research another of your stupid fanfictions. My spooky high court legal counsel AU guilty of love is not stupid. Clearly you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer-apprentice love story. That is not the case. OMG, is that because you're already involved in a lawyer-secretary love story with Calculester? I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately. You have come to the right place, friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems. For far too long I have attempted literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LeVay clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle! Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. True that. I have brought with me this chest full of the spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice. Friend Dahlia, a quick search has informed me that the Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell, and that the LeVay clan claimed it quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim on what is rightfully friend Damien's kingdom. Zip it, you robo-secretary. You know nothing about the law, and there is little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and I'm therefore happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of plus money. You have chosen the right side, fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory? The plan? Ah, yes, the plan, which I have one of, because I am a very qualified lawyer. And your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, bring in a surprise witness. What? Yeah, I feel as though a surprise witness is a very common legal tactic, friend Vera. I say this only to be helpful, but I'm beginning to doubt if you've had the full legal... No! You know wherever this is going to severely piss off Vera, so you quickly jump in with an explanation of a surprise witness. You wiggle your leg, explaining that everyone knew that Mr. Foot would probably be called to the stand, but oh no, no one was expecting Mr. Hand. What? Where did this hand come from? Friend Dahlia, that was Amira's hand, and chopping it off seems excessive. Don't be absurd. If Amira didn't want her hand chopped off, she should have come up with a better legal strategy. Nurse Chupacabra? I have no hand. Oh, I have my hand. I've lost boldness and fun. Again. I still have fun, though, because I went up a waterfall.
Let's do this.
Okay. Class. You and Scott are locked in an epic Pokemon duel against Damien and Zoe. My Jared Grigley uses murder on your Gregory Phillips. It's super effective. What the outfits? When did they get outfits? Oh yeah? Well, Martha Phillips uses Gregory's life insurance policy. She's going to gain so much money. Not if Alicia Stevens has anything to say about it. Oh no, Martha's weak against auditor-type Pokemans. You're about to countersue with your Wayne Dworkin, Esquire, but that's when Leonard decides to do what he does best and bust in and ruin your fun. Miss Ferratu! Miss Ferratu! Get it? Because Nosferatu. Miss Ferratu. They're playing Pokemans in class and their team composition is utter garbage. Have they ever even heard of IVs? Intravenous feeding is key to maximizing Pokemon efficiency. Let's not forget that Scott was actually trying to breed Gregory Phillips with Martha Williams. The worst stat pairing I've ever seen, and I've seen someone try to breed Tyler Briggs with another Tyler Briggs. Greg and Martha got married because they love each other. And we're not trying to max out their stats. This is just a friendly game. Yeah, we're just having some fun. What's so hard to understand about that? Love? Friendships? Fun? It's not what video games are about. Video games are about domination! Isn't that right, Miss Ferratu? Oh no. She errs on the side of unreasonable punishment. Sounds right for a Nosferatu. So, we're not doing anything wrong.
Get triggered.
Not cool.
What? I feel a Scott X chewing gum wrapper / fake brewing. And I know who the villain will be too. What? What? No! I should have framed him for murder. Hey, bros! Dahlia and the wolf pack. They're competing to see who can throw a refrigerator the furthest, and their table seems like the safest place to be.
No way.
The fridge totally would have been the furthest throw yet if I hadn't hit all those kobolds. It's not my fault you can't aim. And now the fridge has kobold guts all over it. It's too slippery to throw. Only there was some other way to prove which one of us had the biggest, strongest muscles. If only someone had some idea for how I could prove once and for all that I am the buffest of all. If only! Okay, fine. How can they prove their smallness to us? You've tried lifting weights. You've tried lifting refrigerators, but have you tried lifting my spirits? But spirits aren't like a physical object, bro. That's like trying to lift the concept of buffness itself. Are you telling me you're too weak to lift the concept of buffness itself? What? No, we didn't say that. Nobody said that. We can lift Amira's spirits for sure. But, why don't you go first? Amira, prepare you to get your soul harvested and then lifted. I said spirits, not soul. Blast, the floor is yours, Wolfpack. We did a huddle about this, and we think the best way to lift your spirits is to stand on our heads and make fart noises while little elves paint our bellies. Why did I not think of that? You win this round, Wolfpack. The only real winner is you, because you get to watch the Wolfpack behave like utter knobs in front of the whole cafeteria. I am all fun and nothing else, apparently, because I got full.
Let's do this.
Let's get some monies. Boom. I read a whole half page of a nonfiction book. I feel like my brain is going to explode. I hate studying. Ugh, gross. No one has even made out once in this math textbook. I do like books, though. They can take you anywhere in the world. So when you pee on them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet. That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. You wonder if it's worth trying to correct his error when... Dimitri!
It is I, Dimitri.
That's right, it is I, Dimitri. And may I just add, your abs are looking especially lickable today. Weird, but okay.
Come to the dark side.
This deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, do join me on the dark side. Counterpoint, do not that. Dimitri, you made a fatal error in this plan. You have approached our classmates in the middle of the library, where they're hard at work studying. They'll never listen to your pitch. Oh, yikes. Actually, we were getting super bored with studying, so Dimitri, go ahead and tell us your thing, I guess. How will you woo them to prom? Also, blah, 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 end of the world, the right thing, whatever. The mark side. What? Yep. I'm gonna get so much drawing done. Plus, I've got a whole stack of steamy manga I've been meaning to get through. Best commute ever. I only have one extremely important question. Can I stick my head out of the bus window? You can do anything you want on the dark side, Scott. Yeah! I'm gonna try and eat the wind! But the bus drivers here on the not dark side are always like, hey, Scott, that's dangerous. Or, hey, Scott, stop jumping out of the bus so you can chase after it. That won't be a problem on the dark side, though, right, Dimitri? Dimitri? He's gone. He got a bus to a train to two other buses, a goose-drawn carriage, and a catapult. The commute really is bad, but not as bad as your understanding of your friend's desires. No! No! I'm good at picking bad options this time around. Party outside. Juan the small magical Latino cat. There are so many Juans. Zoe is talking to Juan the small magical Latino cat and looking contemplative. This is even more contemplative than contemplative AH as heck. So you figure you better investigate. Aw, little buddy, that sounds really difficult. I'm so sorry you don't get to join in the shenanigans the rest of us experience. Yeah, says Juan. Everyone seems to choose their words so carefully around everyone else, almost as if they're trying to guess exactly what the other person wants to hear. But people hardly talk to me at all. It's like they don't even see me. I totally get it, Juan. I used to feel the exact same way back when I was trapped in that malevolent totem. It wasn't until I became Zoe that I really felt like I was actually seen by people. Did you know I've never been asked out on a date or to any dance? I'll never get asked to prom. Juan, I'm sure there's some way to make you a main love interest. And by that I mean some people are mainly interested in. Someone people are mainly interested in, to love, and take to prom. There totally is, and you know just the thing. Only the masses can push you into popularity, or let's band together with all the students who've been left out of prom shenanigans. Juan puts out the call among your romantically disenfranchised classmates. Classmates? Why stop there? Yeah, I want to date the interdimensional prince, dang it. I, the interdimensional prince, also desire to go to prom with all of you legally of age high schoolers. Ooh, do I feel there are a lot of people who want to date you out there? Just, never the people you ask. Sup, fam? We want to get bumped up the list, too. You would think with our sexy athleticism and crazy out-of-this-world intelligence, not to mention our brains and our smarts, chicks would be lining up for us to nail them on prom night. Not so, man. Not so. Actually, that doesn't surprise me at all. What about me? No, you don't need romantic needs. Unfailingly nice and also correct about everything. Get lost, loser. Might I suggest a solution to our mutual plight? You might. I notice there's an eminently eligible bachelorette right here before us. Oh no, you're not suggesting. It's all dead, Zoe. That's not a choice for you to make, you temporary clottings of undercooked flesh. The ground becomes a gibbering, toothless maw, which swallows Zoe's tormentors whole. Luckily, the other people out here partying are mostly not killed. It'll poop them out in Jakarta or something. But I mean, Juan, are you really friends with those creeps? No, I accidentally posted my invitation to the crappy lecherous a-holes subreddit. Sorry, Zoe. It's okay, Juan. I can't bear to blame anything on you, so I'm going to blame Amira instead. Shame on you. But, no. Why? Why? But friends! Sure, shenanigans over here. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. A leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the Slayer! She's trying to kill Damien, I bet. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face! Just his, though, right? Both your faces! Frick! I can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Flip the table for justice. No. Not that the prayer has any kind of magical effect on Damien, he just can't resist criticizing it. First of all, he's not our father. I've got 2 dads and neither of them is a holy butthole on a stupid cloud palace. And thy kingdom come? What's that supposed to mean? Are we like praying for the end of the world now? Oh sure, begging for your daily bread. What, are you in prison or something? Your omnipotent dad can't spring for better food than bread? What if you've got a gluten allergy? Do you still have to eat the daily bread? Look, this is ridiculous. And Liam takes more artful pics of his lunch and then carries it to another table. Kim, are you done? Almost. I have a whole bit about the multiple papal revisions that's really vicious. Close enough. Eat holy water! You can't eat a liquid, it's... Ah! He is on fire. He flees the cafeteria, and you retreat to sit at Liam's table. Now that he's done taking pictures of his food, he even lets you have some. Ooh, bonding experience. Wait, what?
Let's do this.
I have 11 fun. Where did that come from? Ooh, interesting. Wait, what? Charm. I need more charm. Charm! Coach is shouting some encouraging words at Zoe. Let's go. 100 burpees. Oh, it's the fun exercise that's fun to say. Don't you want to be your best self? Of course I do, Coach, and I'm so grateful for all the time and attention you spend on us students. You know what they say, time and attention are the deadlifts of the soul. Sure, but with all the time you spend learning about and encouraging us, how many people have taken the time to get to know you? I mean, we don't even know your real name. Oh, my name? Or why you decided to become a high school coach. Tell us about that. Well, if you really want to know. I first fell in love with sports through the noble game of beach volleyball. That's not why I became a coach. No, I became a coach because of my father. Oh, was he a great coach too? No, he was quite the opposite. A tiger tycoon who made billions selling unhealthy sugar-frosted cornflakes to kids! His dad is Tony the Tiger! With his ill-gotten gains, he bought us a fabulous home in the jungles of Miami, but to me, it was no better than a cardboard box. No better than the cardboard boxes that shipped that sugary cereal out to unmuscled children all over the world. I had to escape. And when I did, I vowed to devote my life to helping kids stay healthy. But even so, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to do enough to make up for the sins of my father. Aw, hey, Coach, don't be sad. You're a great coach. And I'm sure any of us here would love to help you in your crusade against unhealthy breakfast. They all very carefully ignore her. I, on the other hand, kind of want to smooch Zoe, so I offer my aid. No! 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 I'm Jake the mother effing carrot! I'm a carrot with legs! Eat crap, everybody! It is rude. What? I'm Carrot Jake! I'm a particularly good source of beta-carotene, fiber, vitamin K, potassium, and antioxidants, bleep! Eat me! Put me in your body! You need food or you'll effing die! I'm Carrot Jake! What? Oh my gosh, why? I thought that was gonna be such a good idea. I am fun and nothing else, still. Boop. I laughed at poor Juan, the magical Latino cat. Zoe, Damien, and Liam. A holy throwing knife almost hits us in the face. Of course it's the Slayer. She's sitting in the upper branches of a big tree and she won't stop throwing deadly magic items. Cut that crap out. Can't you see I'm just trying to party? How am I supposed to mosh with your stupid projectiles everywhere? Seriously, what obtuse pathology possesses you to perpetually violate our bodily autonomy? What? He said, why the F won't you stop throwing stuff at us? Oh, well, definitely not because I have a crush on one or more of you, and violence is the only way I know of expressing affection, as unhealthy as that may be. You have a crush? Oh man, this is totally going in my fanfic. What? No, gross! The real reason I'm here is that I'm planning to enter a high-level dungeon on Monday, but I don't have enough XP. So if you all wouldn't mind getting killed by me real quick, it would really help me level up. Yeah, gain XP doing other stuff. Have you tried getting an internship at a mega corporation? I hear they pay in experience. You haven't had much success hunting us so far. Maybe you need to target some lower-level monsters. Have you heard of Spooky Kindergarten? How about an internship at a mega corporation? No! I'm going to guess very useful on the off chance that this is a trick question. I'm going to guess eat crap. Who do you have a crush on? I need to know! It's useful as showering buttholes like you with blessed metal. Eat holy knives! What? Dick Bats is a new one. No! Man, this is my fail core right here. I am failing at everything, so, you know, might as well. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over. Well, is that what I think it is? Liam and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons. Fall, Winter, and Eternal Contemplation of the Void. OMG, this is totally the classic return to a long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy. Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really. We're no longer allies, but that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table, just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. Double-crossing mid-season revival alliance / romancer. I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That lunch table is giving serious screw-me eyes to the cafeteria floor. Holy crap, you're right. Lunch table and cafeteria floor have some close contact going on right now. Stop it, I'm never gonna fall for that. You take a bite of your sandwich and a drip of ghost mayonnaise hits the leg of the table. It slowly drips down to the floor. The floor and the table both look immensely satisfied. Okay, fine, I ship it. Zoe's distracted by the table X floor hotness, which means she's no longer bugging Liam. He is silently contented. Nobody learned anything or grew at all as a person, but who cares? You're just here to hook up with sexy monsters and watch the cafeteria table impregnate the floor. Are we gonna have tiny table babies?
Let's do this.
Okay. What do I want to try and get back? I can try and get my charm back. That's about it. Yay! I have 0 charm. Liam rolls his eyes at his phone. What's up? Before he can roll them out of his head. I'm having trouble with my status on social network. TM. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, and now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? Never mind. Open and honest communication online? You're the idiot. No! I don't have secret options.
Let's do this.
Sure, I'll ask Scott to prom, why not? Prom? I don't know, you're nice and all, but I have a great sense of smell. And somehow this smells like a bad idea. So I should pass, bro, sorry. You knew you should have taken a shower before asking Scott. You're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted "Shame!" over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic. Hey! Most likely to be replaced by an evil version of themselves with no one realizing. Scott's quote, "Life is like sports, both are words and letters." Yep. Well, okay then, that was... Man, I didn't even get an achievement for making all the bad choices. I did make like 1 or 2 good choices, but that's because there was a one versus the other choice, not a good choice versus bad choice, unfortunately. Oh well, let's see where everybody ended up. In the end, the wolf pack understood that Scott could keep being a werewolf and still befriend other monsters. That was from a different game, guys. Just kidding, they remained douchebags till the end, but who cares? Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. Yeah, it was summer. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. For those 6 weeks, Monster Prom was larger than life. That was sad. Well, that's one way to end the run of regular Monster Prom. So, I posted a poll on Straw Poll. I will post the link in the comments, and you can go and vote on what I should stream next, because I'm out of ideas to do with Monster Prom. So, yeah. So we'll do that next. But first, gallery. Whee. Later. That's not new. New arts. Hey! Vampire cape. Polly and Liam, early colored concepts. So that was after some of the concept sketches. This was later in the process. Ooh, there's more. What else did we unlock? Hey, it's Violet plus Tate. Whee! And fan arts. Look at this little cutie! Princess Mer person. Alright, that's it. And we're back. Alright, we'll see you guys next Well, not next week. Next week, I have a family thing. So, we'll be back the week after that with a new game. Yay! Okay, bye.